Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming my morning routine video. I haven't done one since the kids went back to school. So they are back in school Monday to Friday for in-person learning because virtual learning was not available this year. It really sucked, but I do like that they get to be in a classroom setting. And I feel that the learning last year was just not the greatest. It was kind of tailored to just be pretty basic, and they did not get the quality education last year that they would have gotten had they been in a classroom. But with me and my health condition, it's still very scary. But either way, I'm happy that they're back. I'm hoping for the best, and we'll take our precautions. So my daughter gets on the bus and my son walks to school. If it's raining or bad weather, I'll take him, but for the most part, it's less than a mile and he can walk. And my daughter bus comes right at the corner of our house, so it's perfect. So because our morning are so hectic with making breakfast, lunch, and my husband is also up at the same time, so it's like everyone in the house is up. We're in the kitchen. It does get a little bit messy, so the first thing I usually do is tidy up the kitchen. I'm going to be home. I don't want to have a messy kitchen, and I just don't like seeing a lot of things on the counter, dirt or appliances, whatever it is. Everything needs to be put away when the kids get on the bus to go to school. And I will sweep the floor because I'm like obsessed with the floor. If I don't like dirty floors, it's like a pet peeve of mine. And it's just something that I do daily because the kids are messy, and also we have a dog, and I don't like to see any dog hair on the floor. So lighting candles is like what I go around the house and do because I want to go into the living room and I want it to smell nice. I also want the kitchen to smell nice, and it just helps the vibe of just being home, that like zen feeling is just common, and these candles really help. So these are I think it's called Forever candles. They're from Jackie Ina. You can look her up on Instagram. I bought 2. But I didn't smell them before because obviously when you buy online, you can't. These 2 are pretty okay. One is called like Sweet Spot. I forgot the other one I have. But I feel like the next time I buy new candles, I'm going to go into Sephora now that it's sold there and try to smell them first before I make a decision. So these candles are going strong. I've had them for a couple months and they're okay. So feeding Snoopy is like one of the things that I have to do in the morning because my son doesn't wake up early enough to get ready and eat breakfast and then still have time to feed him. Even though it's his responsibility, a lot of the times he's just ready just at the time when it's time to get out the house. So there's no time to feed Snoopy. We feed him this dog food from Fresh Pet. And this one that I'm giving him today is one you have to slice. There is another one where it comes in it's like shredded loose food and you just scoop it out. But this food is so hard to find. So this is all they had. And you basically have to cut it and then you kind of mash it. I mash it very small for him because he only has 2 teeth. And I don't want him to choke. He eats super fast. But I can't put this mashed food in the slow feeder because it gets stuck and he has a really hard time getting it out. So we use this white bowl that we wash it every day. And he gets his medication because he's a senior dog and he has like a list of health issues going on. So he's on meds for his conditions. So Snoopy gets fed after the floors and everything is tidied up. And then I will start on to the next thing that I have to do, which is basically to get myself ready for work. In the evening, when it's time to give him his second portion, my son takes care of that. So I have this thing, like I said before, with smells. So I usually spray some of the rooms with like room spray. I do it every morning, and it kind of lingers throughout the morning. It lasts for a couple hours. It's one of the Jackie Aina room sprays. It's FOUVR, I believe. I don't want to mess it up. Something like that. You can look her up on Instagram to see. But I have to spray the room because I just like the place to smell really nice. And I do this for the bathroom and all the other spaces. So depending on like how I went to bed the night before, if I was in my mom cave late or doing things, I may have to tidy up a little bit if I didn't do it the night before. Like this morning, I have a laundry basket with some towels to kind of fold and put away. The room is a little bit messy, but it's just a quick clean. I can't start working with all this stuff just out of place. I have to take the time to kind of put things where they belong and make the office nice and clean so that I can come in and get ready for work and I can focus. One thing with me, I can't focus when things are out of place. If there's clutter and things thrown down, it just throws off everything, and I have a hard time focusing. So my normal routine is to kind of tidy up at night, but there are times when I'm not able to for various reasons. It could be I'm not feeling well. It could be I stayed up so late that I don't want to do any more tidying up. But for whatever the reason is, I will have to get this done before I start to work. And this goes for pretty much everything. I do this for work. If I get to work and my desk is messy, I do a little quick clean before. So the days that I have meetings that I usually turn my camera on, I don't turn my camera on for all of the meetings because I kind of know the ones I want to interact more in, or if I'm the facilitator of the meeting, I'll make sure my camera's on. I usually take a shower, get my face ready, do my hair and things like that because my camera will be on and I want to look decent for whoever is on the video. So I don't do this every day. I wish I could get up and have the energy, but there are a lot of days that I wake up in the morning and I am very fatigued, my body is achy, and I just don't have that energy to get myself together like I want. And it's just really hard sometimes because I have fibromyalgia, and it's very tough at times. So the days that I can get up and get ready and put myself together, I take advantage of those days and do things like that because it also helps to make me feel better. The days that I can, I just bum it out on the couch. I just keep on my pajamas and maybe try to pull myself together a little bit in the middle of the day or later on in the day. But I do it for myself. I don't do it for anyone else. When I'm not feeling well, I do really try to, take a shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, comb my hair, put on something nice because it does make me feel a little bit better. But one thing for sure is even if I'm not getting dressed up, I do stick to my face care routine because I'm kind of like obsessed with washing my face and putting on my moisturizer because I feel like when my face is dry, I have this phobia that my dry skin will cause a lot of wrinkles. So it doesn't matter. I could be really tired at night and I will still get my face done because I can't have my face feeling very dry. So the products that I use, I have a Chanel face cleanser that I just use in the bathroom. I usually use that, or I have the Kiehl's face. I kind of rotate them. I try to use one in the morning, one at night, or depending on if I'm putting on makeup, it varies. I can go into a whole video about skincare and products I use, when I use them, and why. For my moisturizers, I usually do my Kiehl's Multi Corrective Cream. I love how it makes my face a little bit shiny, because even though I have oily skin, I just love a greasy face. It's just me. But I also put on sunscreen, even though I am not like out in the sun a lot. I do go outside with the dog. Sometimes I sit on the front porch in the morning. So I do put on the sunscreen, especially like around my eyes and the areas of my face that I feel like I have some type of dark circles or spots. I don't want those spots to get worse being in the sun. So that's the reason why I put on sunscreen. You know, it's very important that people don't understand like the benefits and how it can affect existing issues, skin issues that you have. So I literally do this daily. Now I'm wearing a monitor for to monitor the palpitations that I'm getting. My new doctor, he wants to see exactly what I'm describing. Even though I've done this in the past, whenever you get a new doctor, they always want to really get to kind of know what's happening to you personally. And this was something that I suggested, and he was totally fine with it. I'm wearing this monitor for 2 weeks, and it comes with a little cell phone for me to record my symptoms as I feel them. So if something is happening and I feel anything that I want him to focus on, I will press the button on the phone. It will record what's happening at that time, and then we will discuss it when we meet for my follow-up appointment. So the monitor is on for 2 weeks. I have to change the little sticky things because it has the sensors in it every now and then. They gave me a lot, so I don't really have to worry about it. And I will keep this on until I think just a couple more days, and then I get to take it off. So hopefully, you know, with this recording, there will be some type of new therapy for my skip beats that I'm feeling and for my heart racing. So this is the dress that I'm wearing today. It's sort of like a baby doll dress. After this video, I actually put this dress in the donation bag that we keep in the garage because I didn't really like it anymore. It just gives me, I don't know, this vibe I didn't like about it. But anyway, I usually just scan over my phone just to make sure that I'm on track with the time, and if I am going to, you know, be ready on time for my first meeting. I usually go through my emails like when I wake up in the bed, so I don't have to rush to get on my computer to go through emails. I used to go through it and delete things that I need to delete and star the ones that I need to respond to throughout the day. So whatever time my first meeting is, I just want to make sure that, you know, I'm on schedule for that because I have a habit of being late to things. So because my camera is on, like I said, I do like to just fix myself up a little bit. It does include doing my brows, and I put on just a little bit of a concealer to kind of brighten up my face to make me look awake. And this is as much makeup as I put on because I know as soon as the meetings are over, I clean my face and then I put on some moisturizer. The reason why I clean my face is because sometimes throughout the day I like to just lay down, and I don't want to lay down with makeup on my face, on my pillows. I want to make sure my skin is clean, and if I don't need the makeup on my face, I just wipe it off because it's not necessary. So this is just something that I've been doing since the pandemic. Whenever we had meetings, after my meetings have ended, that where I don't need to be on camera anymore, I would just clean my face again and apply some moisturizer. So as I'm doing all of this, I know this day was like a really rough flare-up day for me. My body was hurting all at this time, but you can't really tell because, you know, when you get used to something happening to you, it just kind of becomes a part of your life. This is what fibromyalgia is. It's just constant pain, but you still push through it to just get what you need to get done. Because if I were to take a day off every day that I'm in pain, I wouldn't go to work at all. So I have to now figure out, all right, when am I going to really take a day because I really can't take it, or I can do some modified activities and still make it through the day. So what I've been doing for breakfast is I make tea and then I'll have like fruit or nuts or something like that. This is if I'm having like early meetings. I don't like being in a meeting and then I get hungry. So this morning I'm just cutting up a mango. This is what I'll have in the morning, and then later on in the late morning to early afternoon, I'll make lunch. But trying to eat small portions, and with the small portions, I'm also taking time in between the meals. So small portions throughout the day consist of different things. This way I can see how my body is reacting, because over my vacation in August, I did realize after I ate certain foods, I would experience some kind of flare up and also the chest pain, which is the inflammation in my chest. So those are things that I noticed, and I want to make sure that I'm documenting my food and kind of identifying some of the triggers. I always take my pill right before I eat. This way I make sure that I do it because my memory is so bad. I have also fibro fog. Is like I can't focus on anything and I forget things super fast. So because I know I take my pills and then I start to eat, I have to just do that every day because that's when my memory remembers doing it. So mangoes for breakfast with water, and I just kind of get my computer up and running to make sure that all my applications that I need are ready to go. I do put on something on the TV that I want to watch throughout the day. While working from home, I do either watch something that I've already watched before or put on a series, but it's more for just kind of like background noise because you're working at home all day by yourself. It gets really quiet, and now that the kids are not virtually learning, I kind of put this on the TV so I can have some entertainment. So as I look over my email, I have my planner open. I'll jot down things that's in my Outlook into my planner and kind of get the day started. So this is my morning, and while my life may not be that exciting, but I just wanted to share with you me getting ready for work, working from home. So I hope you enjoy this video.